All right, everybody. We're back with some more NFL 2K. Today we're doing AFC East. And, yeah. What better game than the Week 1 matchup of the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots? Now, let's do the Dolphins thing here. We're going to go all pro. 6-minute quarters. Day. And we'll do clear. Because this is a day game. This is a 1 p.m. game on CBS. I did look this one up this time. And yeah, let's run this thing, man. Let's do it. Yeah, and I'll do a AFC East preview, just like I've done with the other ones. Just kind of give my shoot from the hip thoughts. I don't have any stats or anything pulled up. Just kind of my gut feeling on things. And then obviously when the season starts, I'll be doing some TJPOD film rooms. That series will be making a return. And I'll do some game film breakdowns and stuff of some big games throughout the week. Probably like the biggest and most interesting game each week. Trying not to stick too much to my Bengals and Eagles and try and get the whole league as a whole. And do some more of those kind of games so I'm not like seeming like I'm so into my two teams, and trying to expand my range a little bit. So that is definitely something to look forward to in the future. Tilt that down a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I am playing as the Dolphins for this one. And yeah, got those Patriots uniforms, and excuse me, I'm gonna rock the all teal here for the Fins. They're choosing heads here. It's one thing they got rid of in Madden. They don't have the coin toss anymore. I don't know why that is, but they just don't. They don't have the coin toss, so it is always nice to have the coin toss in there. I mean, it's a huge part of football. You know, it's the opening ceremony for the game. And I think it's just something that you, I don't know, should include maybe in your football game, is the inclusion of the most important, aspect of the opening of an NFL game. Maybe that's probably a good idea. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be interesting this year, seeing both, seeing this game to kind of kick off this division. The Patriots have had such a hard grasp on this division for a very long time. Oh, crap. I screwed up. I forgot to update. I forgot to load in the rosters. No wonder Tom Brady was on this team. Ty Law. Hang on. I have to run that back. That's right. Yep, here we go. Okay. Just make sure one time. Yep, we're good. Okay. My bad. Now it should be good. Dolphins and Patriots. I was like, why is Tom Brady on the field right now? That's right, because I didn't set the rosters right. Okay, now we're good. Now let's run it. But yeah, yeah, welcome, Heat on Game. We got Patriots, Dolphins. We're going to be talking about the AFC East today a little bit, and just talking a little bit more about it, as we are a week out from professional football. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to kind of see how it all plays out. This NFL season should be a lot of fun. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing some more TJPOD film rooms, doing some film breakdowns. I liked doing that last year in the playoffs, so I'm definitely going to do that again. Maybe I'm definitely not going to do it with every game. Obviously, that would take forever. And I'm going to try and condense them a little bit. They ran a little bit long you know, earlier on when I was doing them in the playoffs. But it was kind of me just experimenting and going play by play and the highlight reels. I think I'm going to kind of stick to that format, but maybe not do every play. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to try and condense it, make it a little bit more easier to watch. I know those were just kind of like me getting into the what do you want to call it? The routine, I guess, for lack of a better term, and how to do that. You know, I know football X's and O's pretty well. I like to say. I mean, even I get tricked sometimes, especially when it comes to coverages, because they're supposed to be tricky. That's kind of the point of them. I'm going to kick. Yeah, they're supposed to be tricky. They're supposed to trick defense. They trick me sometimes, so I'm not perfect. But, you know, I just kind of look at it from a fan's perspective and try and break down the X's and O's as best as I can. It's just a fun thing I like to do. And, you know, I've sat in a lot of film rooms in high school football. I'm not sitting here saying I'm an expert. But you know, I think I know my stuff. I think I know what I'm talking about a little bit more than, you know, the average fan. Maybe I'm blowing smoke up my own ass, but yeah. So I have a fantasy draft tomorrow. I'm going to stream that, or at least try to. I'm going to try and live stream the draft for my fantasy league tomorrow. Hang on here 1 sec. Let me just make sure the camera's right, because I like turning on that pass play zoom out. But just playing some zone coverage here, which is usually pretty good against the run too, because you're kind of watching when you play zone coverage. You're kind of watching the play kind of develop, and then from there reading the quarterback if it's a pass and if it's a run. Whereas when you're playing man, you're focusing a little bit more on your man and who you're guarding. So with that, you're not going to really be as acute when they're running the football as you would be playing zone. Oops. Yeah, we're going to play some cover 2 man here, though. Let's see if we can, because I know they're going to throw it, so it's just a matter of... Oh, okay. All right. Good looks, good looks, good looks. Raheem Mostert. He was picked up pretty recently. He played for the San Francisco 49ers prior to the Dolphins picking him up. Pretty decent back. Is Teddy Bridgewater the starter for this team right now? Or I guess so. Is that who they're going with? Like, for real? I might just put Tua in. Yeah, give me Tua. A little QB draw here with Tua. Yeah, because it looks like they're playing man coverage here, so. There it is. Tua's kind of had a lot of heat under him this past year. You know, this is kind of a big year for him because he hasn't really impressed a whole lot of people, including myself. I've just never really been blown away with the guy, but there it is. Tyreek, who was a huge pickup for them this offseason. They threw a bag at him, and that's the thing. The Finns were a lot more comfortable spending a lot of money this offseason. Like, are they trying to make a push, or is it just like they just have money to blow? I mean, I just feel like they've never really been like a huge like free agency situation for a lot of people, but you know, maybe. I mean, Miami is a cool town, so maybe that was part of it, but Looks like cover 2 zone here. Yep. Yeah, but Tua, I mean, he's got, you know, a lot more interesting of a receiving core this season than he has and than this Finns team has in recent years, because it just feels like they've been in perpetual rebuild mode forever. So it'll be interesting if they can actually compete this year. Uh-oh. Oh! Let's go! I saw the one-on-one up top, and I was like, is this going to get picked off? But, wow. He threw that off balance, too. Damn, what a ball. If Tua throws like that, man, this team will be interesting. If I blow this team out, then I may have to turn it up to legend difficulty, but I've been playing on all pro. That may be coming a little too easy for me. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Boot that one away, man. Oh, come on. I want like a zone blitz. Here we go.
The Patriots stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Nice. But I mean, obviously Buffalo, like I said, you know, New England has kind of had a stronghold on this division for a while, but Buffalo last year, in the past couple of years, has really kind of taken a run, given them a run for their money. In that regard, Buffalo has been fantastic. I mean, Josh Allen, you know, very highly praised quarterback, and for good reason. He's got good feet. He's big. He's got a decent arm. So it'll be interesting to see this division and how it plays out. I think this one is at least a little bit more interesting than the NFC North. Yeah, I didn't have anybody back. And I don't mind Mac Jones. I think he's kind of an interesting quarterback, too. I mean, he didn't blow me away. I think he was a little bit too highly touted last season. A lot of people were very high on him. And I think he played a lot better than I thought he was going to play. But, again, I was not, you know, I didn't think he really, like, was deserving of Rookie of the Year or anything like that. So it was just like, yeah, I don't know. I think he, you know, we'll see. I think he could be really great. I just don't think he's really there yet. But, I mean, he brought his team to the playoffs, which, you know, a lot of people thought the Patriots just weren't going to make it at all. And, I mean, even though they got absolutely smoked in that first round, it was at least interesting to see them in it, in the mix. And, you know, you gotta give any team credit that can make the playoffs, even though they do have an extra playoff spot now than they have had in previous years. But, yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see what this team, what these teams all do. And then obviously you have the New York Jets, which are just, they're in eternal, you know, nothingness. Oh! Bad turnover there. I don't like this. I'm going to get out of this. No, 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 no. Dude, Shaheen. This guy's been open. This guy's been hooping today. Adam Shaheen.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 80 yards and 1 touchdown.
Oh, come on. Make the block, 30. Should have cut that out, though.
Second and 6. Ball at the 22-yard line.
Boom, there's Jalen Waddle, who I think will have a pretty good year this year. I think he's not a bad fantasy pickup for those looking around and those who haven't still drafted, like myself. I almost didn't play fantasy this year because I'm not the biggest fantasy guy in the world, but I got, I kind of signed up for it, and I was like, I don't want to do it, and then I, eventually suckered up and did it, so. Oh, yeah, Tyreek Hill on that out route. Oh, wait, why did I just call a timeout? Why did I just call a timeout there? I thought it was almost halftime, but that's just the first quarter. Oh, I threw it right to him. Oh, that should have been picked. That was a bad read. I was forcing it to Tyreek Hill there. I should have thrown it to one of the guys on the outside, but, I mean, they were just manning me up. I should have probably audibled out of that.
Number 2 takes it off the cross and heads upfield. Hammered down at the 3.
Number 9 with the tackle.
Ooh, I like this play.
Goal to go. Ball at the 3.
Number 1.
There it is. Touchdown.
It's caught for a touchdown.
Quick 13-0 lead here. Jalen Waddle on the reception there.
Number 17. Squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's
Yeah, I mean, I think this Finns team has definitely got upside. But again, the Finns, if any team knows how to mess things up, it's them. Uh-oh. This might be a miss. Oh, no, it's good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Sanders kicks it off.
I can't believe how, well these modders have done with this game. I mean, the modding team is amazing.
At the 28.
Really, I mean, this game is, literally, it feels like a new game. And this game came out almost 20 years ago. Which is just nuts. It'll be 20 years old in 2024. It's an 18-year-old game right now. It's truly amazing. And it still plays better than Madden, in my opinion. I just think it's more realistic in that way. Like the animations, the playbooks are a little bit outdated, but they're definitely not that big of a deal. You can make your own playbooks. You can kind of pick and choose from there. I mean, yeah, there's not a whole lot of motion and stuff like that, and there's a lot of under center. But I actually prefer that kind of football. It's very much more pro style than maybe even football is today. So it doesn't really bother me. Oh, my goodness. But that's Hunter Henry. That's right. They got him from the Los Angeles Chargers. I always call him San Diego still. That was such a dumb move for them to move, but we'll talk about that when we talk about the Chargers and Raiders. But yeah, I think this is a good time to maybe do my AFC East predictions and who I think is going to come out of this division. And like I said, this one's, I think, a little bit more interesting than maybe the NFC North, but still, it's kind of just, a little bit cut and dry in terms of what I think. And I think it's going to be, coming in fourth place, I think it's going to be the New York Jets. I mean, this team really just has not impressed me, even in the offseason. Zach Wilson is hurt now, so I think this is just going to be another wash of a season for the Jets and for Jets fans. And, I'm sorry that it has to be that way, but, it is what it is. And I just don't buy the Jets really at all. I do think that they're getting a little bit better. I think they're, we'll have to see what happens with Zach Wilson. I don't know how long he's out for, but it doesn't look very promising. Let me look that up actually real quick.
Ingram just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers,
But it's
the D's morale.
That's his second tackle so far.
Oh shoot.
Gets ready to punt this away. Bailey gets the snap and
Zach Wilson injury.
a short one. Number 31 fields the short punt at the 14. Brought down at the 18.
Number 31.
Yeah.
Before he hardly got anywhere on that run back, but the kick was so
2 to 4 weeks.
starting point.
Suffering a sprained PCL. Yeah, so he's not out for the season. Okay. But yeah, even with, Zach Wilson missing a few games, I don't know. I'm not really all that sold on this team, even with Zach Wilson. I just think they're kind of a work in progress. And, yeah, it's not really, I just don't think they're going to be very good. And, they weren't very good last season. And I think, without Wilson these first 4 games, they'll be a very easy team to play. I mean, there's no easy team to play in the NFL, but I think in terms of comparing them to other teams, I think defensively they're becoming more and more interesting, but not really. They're just kind of a very flat team altogether, and they need a lot of work. Oh, come on, catch that. But yeah, I'm not very high on the. I'm not really high on the Jets, so I think they're going to be fourth in the division. Moving on to third place, and as for the Jets, I could see them winning maybe high end 6 games, low end 3 or 4. I could see them being a top pick team this year. I mean, they're just not. They just don't have anything really that's exciting to me. If I'm being honest. Oh shoot. But yeah, I mean, they're just, the Jets are, I could see them probably winning 5 or 6 games if I had to guess. Now going on to third place, it's the team I'm playing as right now, the Miami Dolphins. I just don't think they're quite on the level of New England, or especially not Buffalo. So, yeah, I think the Dolphins, and I think the Dolphins, like I said, are heading in the right direction. I think Tua needs to really prove himself, and if he plays really well, I think this team could be slide into the second place spot. I don't think it's totally out of the realm of belief like it would be if the Jets somehow made it into the first or second spot in this division. But I could see a scenario where the Patriots just completely fall off, and then Miami, becomes that second team and maybe even makes the playoffs. But I just don't think it's really in the cards. I mean, they definitely have a better offense, than they've had in recent years. I mean, they got Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle's been playing really well. Their run game is not terrible. Oh! But, that was a donut of a ball. But, I'm not really that sold on them at this point. But, I mean, I wouldn't be too shocked if they made a run and really started beating teams. And they had some close games last year that they could have won, and they just, lost it for whatever reason. So, I mean, I think there's definitely things to be interested in with this team, and that's something you haven't been able to say for some time. But at the same time, I'm not really that sold on them. But I think Tua, this is a huge year for him. And then with Teddy Bridgewater here too, if he ends up being the starter, then I think they could be I think Teddy's a pretty serviceable quarterback. He does get injured from time to time, but so if he can stay healthy, and even if he doesn't, then they'll just put Tua in there. But I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are very high on Tua, and I've never been one of them. Even in college, when he played at Alabama, I was like, this guy's like not great. But oh, geez, I threw it right into zone coverage. Oh, geez, that's a pick six. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, I'm just as for the Dolphins this season, I'm just for that that reason right there. I'm not really in on them and quite yet. But I mean, I think with Tyreek Hill, with Jalen Waddle, with some more weapons, Mike Gesicki, I think they definitely could put up some points against teams. But it's going to be a defensive question mark right now. I mean, I don't think they really have any players defensively that stand out that I can even think of. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be bad. I don't know. I'm not really that sold on them. They haven't really been able to stop teams from scoring on them in the past. So if their defense improves significantly this season, then I could see a scenario where they could slide in maybe to that final playoff spot. But I think it's pretty unlikely. Number 2 spot, I mentioned them, the New England Patriots. They're they're a very well-coached team. Bill Belichick, obviously still with the program. They're a very well-coached team, well-disciplined team, but they're kind of just in rebuild mode right now, and it's very interesting to see them in this position because they've been a team that has dominated the league for so long and been so consistently good that it's just interesting to see them in this kind of position. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that works for them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was wide open. Going to leave him on an island like that? I'm going to toss that ball up and have my receiver make the play. But, yeah, I don't know with New England. I mean, they made the playoffs last season, so that's kind of why I'm going with them. I mean, they got like Hunter Henry, and they got, some sleepy good like athletes, and that's something that the Belichick system has been very good at, is just getting like low-key guys that come in and make huge plays for them. So we'll see what happens with them. I could see them completely falling off a cliff, though, this season. I don't think it's likely, but it could happen. So, I mean, I'm not saying that they're a shoo-in for the second spot or even to win the division, but, I mean, I think if anybody's going to compete with Buffalo, it's them. And, yeah, we'll have to see what happens with it. I'm definitely interested in the New England Patriots this year. Just because, they're kind of in a rebuild state right now. Oh, why would you throw it like that? I wanted to get the quick first down and throw it to Tyreek, but
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
okay. Read the safeties here. But, yeah, I mean, for the Patriots, we'll see what happens. Well, there it is. But we'll see what happens with them. I mean, I don't think it's totally out of the realm of possibility that they can win the division. I mean, Belichick, great coach, whatever. But, I mean, it really, like I always say, it always comes down to the guys on the field. Who's going to make plays? Who's going to, defensively, this team is good. So, but they've been better in the past, so it'll be interesting. But, I mean, this division is going to be kind of a dogfight, I feel like, between them and the team I think is going to win the division, the defending champions of the division of the AFC East, the Buffalo Bills. What a great team, man. They have become a great football team. And although Sean McDermott, not a huge fan of him as a head coach, you can't deny how good this team has become. Oh, my God, so dumb. Yeah, you can't deny how good this team's been. They've been great. So, it's going to be very interesting to see them kind of become the new kings of this AFC East. as you know, the other 3 teams kind of figure things out and rebuild. They're the only team that's really in win now mode right now. You know, so with that, I think they're definitely, you know, it's their division to lose in this case. So, oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, one more timeout. So I need to just get some yards back here. I'm still in field goal range, but I'd like to get in the end zone. But yeah, I really like Buffalo this year. Josh Allen, like I said, great. Their defense is great. They've picked up pieces. So, yeah, I just really like this team, and that's why I'm going with them for, really? Dropping that? Oh, shit. What up, Bobby?
Hey, what it do, baby?
But,
Where we at?
yo, who do you like in the AFC East this year?
Oh, the Bills, man. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I like Buffalo, too.
What's the stream say?
Oh, jeez. I threw that right into triple coverage. Nothing yet.
Hold on, I'm taking Bo out. I'll be back, though.
All right.
Back, y'all. I'll be back.
But, yeah, finish up my point. Buffalo, I think they're going to have the stronghold. I think Bob's right. I think Buffalo's got it. Man, I just turned that over. But, yeah, I do. I just like the Bills. Offensively, defensively, they got weapons. I think they got this thing. It's theirs to lose. So, yeah, it goes. Jets, who I think are going to win about, like I said, 5-6 games. Miami, who I could see winning upwards of 10 games, downwards of 5-6 games. You know, they're kind of up in the air. And New England, who I could see winning upwards of 12 games, downwards of, I don't know, 6 or 7 games. And then Buffalo, who I could see winning anywhere from, 14, maybe even 15 games, all the way down to, if they collapse, like 8 or 9. But if that happens, then they're just in bad shape. So, yeah, I mean, if that happens, that's nuts. That'll be crazy. But, I mean, crazier things have happened. So, but, yeah, that's my thing with the AFC East. It's going to go probably, this is how I predict it, Jets, Fins, Patriots, Bills. Now we're at halftime. I should be running away with this game right now. Look at this.
Third down conversion. The Dolphins should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can
I've made some bad reads because I've been kind of focusing on predicting this crap, but
Number 80 comes up with a big play here on third down. He's able to work himself free. A 32-yard touchdown for the Dolphins. The Dolphins strike first and go up by 7. Patriot towards the end of the first quarter. Number 40 is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Fins still late in
damn the Fins.
out in front by 7. Number 1 would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They move ahead by 14. Patriots later in the second. Jones would find his target on this one. Pats losing 14-0. Holland would come up with the big play to kill a drive. He was able to step in front of a wayward
Yeah, got a big INT there.
The Fins still middle of the second. Jones would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Patriots. The Fins late into the second quarter. Dolphins leading by 7. Jones was in the right place at the right time.
But yeah.
Interception was a possible momentum shifter, and that's where we'll leave this one. Dolphins are holding on to a lead, 14-7. Now let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Number 1 has played outstanding.
Yeah.
So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second
Tua.
half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen. Thanks, Greg.
I've thrown 2 picks, though, with Tua, so let me see that, actually. Yeah, 2 picks. Not been a great game in that regard, but we do get the ball. So let's see what we can do here.
information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me. And you have to think that that could come back to haunt
Looks like some cover 2 zone.
telling stat.
The Dolphins had their last drive.
Throw it. Throw it. Ah.
Can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 23-yard line.
Butler got through with ease and brought the
I don't like Tua, the left-handed quarterback, man.
That'll be his first sack of the
It's
game.
awkward. Jesus, this drive has been a disaster.
At the 9.
number 2 has been searching for a rhythm out there, Dan.
Third and 24.
Dude, this is bad.
Number 1 throws up.
Ooh.
It's complete. Short of the markers, however. Fourth down coming up.
With the tackle.
Number 32 let his man get some yards on the play, but then he stopped him. Let's check it out. Yeah, he saved the play by tackling him before the marker.
That's his second tackle so far.
I do got to punt this, but at least I'm not,
Number 4 lines up to
you
punt
know.
after the 3 and out.
Number 50. Make the return.
Number 4 takes the
All right,
snap
that's a decent
and
punt.
pummels this one deep. Number 15
Nice. Okay, we'll take that.
at the 23.
Oops.
Down at the 27.
Number 15 got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was nowhere to go.
The Patriots offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 27-yard line. Jones throws a bullet to the flat.
Ah,
Is caught at the 20.
way too much.
Harris has a great move after the catch. Check it out. Man, he's fun to watch.
A nice run after
Dove
the
too
catch,
early.
and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Ball at the Patriots 41-yard line.
Harris catches it
All right.
in the middle and picks up 4 on the play.
Not great.
Jones is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad.
Not really. He hasn't played that bad. I mean, he has turned the ball over a couple times, but
Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
Ball at the Patriots 45-yard line.
Taylor goes
here we go. I don't think they're gonna run it, but there it is. Good fill.
second down and probably gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Baker with the tackle. Third down.
Oh, pick that.
Tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Rowe couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside.
Eric Rowe.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Bailey takes the long snap and punts it away. Number 31 takes it at the 18.
Hang on.
Tackled at the 28.
Number 31 racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
Stream's cropping out. All right, there we go. Cool, got it. My bad. Anyway, yeah. For those who missed it, I just punted it.
Dolphins off
Or they just punted it to me. I got a good stop.
28-yard line.
Got to get the run game going here a little bit.
Gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 7. Ball at the Dolphins, 31-yard line.
Oh, jeez, he got hit. Oh my god, dude.
Sacks in way back at the 22.
I don't like that play at all.
Only 3 linemen to Swiss cheese the O-line and sack the quarterback back there.
They read that play the whole way, and they force a third and very, very long.
Monstrous D the past few downs for these guys.
Ah!
Gets a piece of this one, but
Man,
that's
have you
all.
seen this before, bro?
Incomplete. It'll be
What is it?
fourth down.
The model, Kevin Samuels,
Talking
talking to this model.
Peter,
It's in my
third down
headphones.
situations, they have not
Alright.
No, I have not.
I'll link you this one. It's
Send me that.
yeah, man. Drop it in
We
the-
love Kevin Samuels.
That's right, yeah, we do.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to an absolute legend.
punt after the 3 and out.
Gone but never forgotten.
Gets the snap and fumbles this one deep. Number 15 fields the deep punt at the 23. Tackled at the 45.
Damn, man, this is a tight game.
Kick there.
Nelson Aguilar.
And hustle.
Is that where he plays now in New England?
I'll bet his offense is breathing
Bruh.
a sigh of relief right now.
He is barfo disgusto.
The Patriots stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their
Shout out to my viewers.
line.
Oh, yeah, make the play on him.
On the floater out
Oh, of course he catches it.
past the markers for a first down.
Parker makes the catch with 3 defenders on his case.
I just don't know why.
Come on, man.
Was made into triple coverage.
Hey, it worked.
Yes, it did.
First and 10. Ball at the 41.
Jones blocks
Oh, pick that.
and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Baker got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Dude, really?
It in right side and is well past the markers for a first down.
Henry had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
Come on. Zone here. Zone or not.
Number 84 goes in motion. Jones rifles it out left side, and it's incomplete.
Jones doesn't blink against the 2-man zone coverage back there, but the pass, it never made it to the receiver.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down.
Gotta stop him here, man. Dude, oh my god.
What kind of quarters you playing?
6-minute quarters.
Parker makes the
There
catch.
goes tied up here. Oh, they even have a CBS on there?
Yeah.
Caught and
Yeah, you got CBS, Fox, ESPN, NBC. And this game's going to be on CBS, so
play. Way to
week
Oh,
1.
So you're really making it. You're going all out for this.
Yeah, this is a week 1 matchup. I got the all teals on. They just tied this game up, though, man. This is bad. I've had a slow second half, man.
These graphics are really good. I mean, they all for 2004.
Yeah, dude, they are, honestly.
2005, I wasn't being sarcastic. Yeah, I mean,
There's the signal.
Yeah, dude, and they modded it, too. Like,
these like a little bit better than they might have been.
yeah. Like, they fixed the end zones, the
I was
stadiums,
gonna say,
the
field
uniforms.
looks the same as it does in Madden 22.
Yeah. They freaking went all out. The fans, even, like, the T-shirts for the fans, like,
Well, the Dolphins are probably a fun team to play with. You got Tyreek now.
yeah.
Is he noticeably fast in this game?
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely faster.
Okay. What was that, Bo? Did you see that?
The Dolphins have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start.
Got to get a first down here, man.
Who's your back? Is that Edmonds?
Yeah.
One,
Ooh! And that's Wilson. Waddle has a touchdown. And that's Garrett or no, not Garrett Wilson. Cedric Wilson. Who's Garrett Wilson? Who drafted him? The Jets.
He's like a top 15 pick.
Dude, he was so live at Ohio State.
He's better than Olave. I think I would better career on Olave. Better route runner. Olave's got a big opportunity in New Orleans, though, man.
Ah!
He's splitting time with Michael Thomas.
Michael Slant Thomas.
Slam boy. That is Slam boy Thomas. And they got Jarvis Landry.
Could have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
Oh, this post is wide open. Oh, hold on to it, Tyreek.
Knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Jones stayed so close to his assignment, he could have taken his calls for him.
Nah, bro. Like, how do you friggin' drop that? There was no one even back. Waddle should be open here. Oh, no!
Tackled at the 41.
Hang on, there's a flag.
Pass interference.
Ooh, on the defense. That's a 1st and 10. Wow. Let's go. Let's watch this fool. That's McCourty, right? Yeah. Oh, he pushed him.
Yeah, you can't do that, Mike.
Can't do that.
First down from the I.
Ball at the 42-yard line.
You just help yourself under your covers.
Number 2 gains 3 yards, and that will bring up
Nice little 3-yard carry there.
What are the odds that Bo leaves his room without me?
0%.
So 3 quarters in the books.
Ooh, hold your floors up. Oh, he's had enough.
You said he doesn't like the graphics. He likes.
Hey, this is some real simulation football here, yo.
Number 2
Get there. Let's start running this clock out, man.
Number 2 played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
a decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make 3rd down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do.
Ball at the 33.
Looks to me like they're playing cover 2 zone.
Number 1
Dude, really?
side, and it gets away from him, incomplete.
Ineligible receivers. Number 72, offense. The penalty is declined. Incomplete pass.
Dude, I'm gonna go for a QB sneak here. I'm gonna get this. I got it! I got it! Let's go! Huge.
Number 1 didn't see anything downfield on that last play, so he took it himself for a nice game. That's what you call
Tagovailoa, I'm your #1 Dolphin fan.
Peter, and in this close game, that could be a pivotal play.
Absolutely. They're focused and want to get some points out of this drive.
Number 1 throws,
There's Waddle.
and the catch is made well past the markers for a
Jalen Waddle. For the 1st down.
Number 17 does a great job here battling 3 defenders. It's definitely worth a second look. Let's watch. And he still comes up with the ball. Wow, you can't coach that.
The balls are coming his way in the middle, and he's making them pay. You have to like his performance so far.
Well, Dan, I like any receiver who's willing to go over the middle and sacrifice the body to make the catch.
Number 2 picks up about 2, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, Edmonds has not been great today.
2nd and 8. Ball at the 13.
There's Tyreek.
The completion is good for 6.
QB sneak it here. See if I can sneak one in.
I'm glad he finally nabbed one because he had a string of missed
First down. That's a first and goal. Hold on. They're going to measure it. They're bringing out the chains. Yeah, that's a first down. Oh, they're going to review it. Oh, my God.
doesn't agree with the call, and we're going
They're
to
challenging the spot.
New England is challenging the spot of the ball.
Bro, I definitely passed.
challenge of the game.
They're about to pay for this one.
They lose this one.
Belly's about to pay for this one. Take a look at it.
As we watch the replay here, look for
I definitely got it. I mean, are you serious?
all he needs is one knee to be down.
I got it right there.
After review, the call on the field is overturned.
Really?
Will not be charged a timeout. 4th down.
He likes the call.
Seriously?
Have a feeling that he knew it all along.
We're running it again. This time to the left. I got it. That time I got it.
But it doesn't matter. They have the first down at the 3. It'll be first and goal.
Number 1 took it himself on that one and made the play. That's a good call.
Peter, are you as surprised as I am that they went for it there? I completely expected them to kick the field goal and take the lead.
Get in there. Ah!
Your offense, you can't pass up an opportunity to take the lead. Got real lucky there.
Number 2 has his number called on first down and gains about 3 yards.
2nd and goal. Ball at the
Got dumped this one right here to Tyreek. There it is. Ah!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Receiver Hill had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Another ball comes his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be demoralizing for a player.
Absolutely, but you got to fight through the slump and grab one to get rolling again.
Hold him down, Dino. Give 6.
ball at the 1.
Number 1 ropes the
Ah!
it's not
Oh my God. 4th and goal on the 1 yard line.
Jones does some outstanding coverage here. He sticks close on the post and rejects the pass for the incompletion. That's some
I didn't come all the way to the 1 yard line to not score.
opportunity for the score, and
Oh, I got this. Tua's running this in.
into a 4th down situation.
We got it! Touchdown!
He's in for the touchdown.
I did not come all this way to not punch it in.
Wow, this was a really nice play, Dan, and it worked out from so many angles. But the main thing I love is all the little details. Oh, this is the stuff
Taking the lead.
we're so good at capturing every week. Great job, guys.
Here's the point after, and it's good.
Extra points good. Wow.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Sanders kicks this one away. Number 15.
Really?
Back at the 7. Back down at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
I do wonder how much the Finns are going to run with Tua this year. Or is Teddy Bridgewater going to be the starter for them? Really? Like, is that for real?
Harris
Oh, come on.
and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Baker with the tackle. 2nd and 1. Ball at the Patriots, 36-yard line.
Harris carries it for the 12th time and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
2-minute warning.
First down, Patriots.
All right, I just got to play coverage the rest of this game.
First down, the clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Patriots, 41-yard line.
Oh, my God.
Sideline, and he's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. First down, 10 yards to go.
42-yard line.
Come on, make the play.
Takes it upfield, tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
I'm literally just going to play deep zone coverage, not give anything up downfield. Let them run the ball. If they won't run the clock out, that's on them.
Henry catches the bullet out left.
Henry's had a big game.
Barely past the markers for a first.
First down, Patriots.
First down, 2 receivers to the left.
2-yard line.
Jones throws a bullet to the flat, and this one is incomplete.
Harris was the intended receiver. Jones with the coverage. Second and 10. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Good pressure there.
Going in, and it falls incomplete.
Harris tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
Kind of like this package. The corner's playing man and the...
Jones zing
Oh, it's over!
and it's intercepted. No one in front of him. Stopped at the 44.
That'll do it, man. Xavier Howard, a great defensive back.
And knowing where to be,
Takes a bad ball there.
having help in the zone really paid off for him.
That's their third interception of the game, and Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Dolphins will start this drive near midfield with the Patriots take their first timeout. Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Dolphins, 43-yard line.
Nobody picked him up.
The Patriots will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down. The clock is stopped at 46.
43-yard line.
Oh my God, that's the worst thing I could have done.
The 30.
I forced that so bad.
Phillips not only Shanghai's the football for the interception, but watch. Gets it.
Dude, that's so bad.
Great play all around. To react, make the catch, and then get some yardage to boot. You can't coach that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Patriots
Give him the ball right back.
drive near midfield with the clock at 36.
They still have one timeout, too. I should have just ran the ball.
Jones throws a bullet to the
Dude, make the play. Come on.
43. The Patriots take a timeout.
All right, well, there goes their last timeout.
Second and 3. Ball at the 49.
Grabs the bullet, and he's got the first. The
Devontae Parker's had a good game. Former Dolphin.
Well, those are some impressive numbers. Look at those receiving yards.
Jones
Spiking it.
spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down. The clock is stopped at 16.
Don't let him in the end zone. Playing a cover 12 here.
Number 84
Ooh, they're running out of time.
Clock continues to wind down. Jones spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock.
Neutral zone.
Oh my gosh.
Defense.
I'm giving it to them right now. Oh my god. They got 3 seconds left. Prevent.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 3.
They're going to take a stab at the end zone here. All right. We did it.
This one fly off his fingertips, incomplete. And that is going to do it for this one. The Dolphins come out on top, 21-14.
Nice.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this
And that's going to do it, folks.
saying goodbye until next time.
Close one. Close one, man.
All right, gang. Great work as always. And with that, we welcome everybody back to the ESPN studios for our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Dolphins stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Number 1 connected with his man on this one. The Patriots have the ball at the 26. Jones would find his target on this one. A 25-yard touchdown for the Patriots. The Finns answering right back. Game tied 14-all. Number 1 was able to make things pay off on the ground. The Pats on D. Howard would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Pats back 21-14. Phillips
Man.
shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Dolphins squeaked out a win, 21-14. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our...
Tua, he did have a few turnovers, though, but hey.
Sidelines with Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thanks, Chris. You played brilliantly. And you nosed them out in this nail-biter game. What gave you guys the edge today?
Well, man, you got to give the other team some credit. They really came out and played hard today. They made us really work for this win. Let the chips fall where they may. Luckily, we came out with W.
Chris, back to you.
That winds up our broadcast of the NFL preseason on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Yeah, let's take a look at the stats here, and then we'll get on out of here. But not a great day passing. 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, but a rushing touchdown. Yeah. Edmonds, not a great game, but 2 yards per carry. But it is what it is, man. Got the win. And yeah, that's all I got for today, man. But we will be doing more. I'm going to be streaming my fantasy draft probably tomorrow. And yeah, excited for that. We'll see what happens. And also, I'll be doing more COD as well. So be on the lookout for that. Much love. Peace out.